ドラゴンエイジ、ベイルの守護者パート21。今回はネバラの共同墓地侵入に使われた栄光の手の制作者を突き止めるクエスト、死者の館をプレイします。このクエストで得る情報は、ベナ鳥の計画にも関わってくるそう。
Hi, Emmerich. You've got a guest.
Ah, Rook. You remember the Hand of Glory?
Hard to forget. You figure out what those Venatori who broke into the necropolis were doing with it.
The hand is how they broke in. The simpler undead are blind to its bearer when its tapers are lit. Sadly, only a death mage could have provided them with this forbidden necromancy.
If they're helping the Venatori, that has to stop.
Agreed. I've made some inquiries. This man is one of the death mage's victims. If he knows where this rogue necromancer is hiding, my corpse whispering will give us the answer.
Floor's all yours.
It shouldn't take long. I must warn you, it will be harder to coax answers from this poor man than from the dead I spoke to in the necropolis. Let flame rekindle your sight. Let breath and light rise again. Who did this to you?
Eyes hidden, dust and gold.
Give us a name.
They come for this one. The spirits shriek. They come.
A name?
Blackthorn.
Return to your rest.
We've got to stop this. Whoever killed him wasn't gentle.
Wondrous and terrifying are the revelations of the dead.
Did that name he said mean anything?
Blackthorn Manor is an abandoned country house outside Navarra City. Our victim mentioned spirits. If they've also fallen prey to forbidden magic, they'll need our help as well. Let's depart for Blackthorn when you're ready. I'd like to speak to the necromancer behind all this.
So, Blackthorn Manor. Let's hope that necromancer working with the Venatori is around.
There's a malaise amongst the spirits here. Some form of confinement. This must be the place.
Right. So why'd we bring that?
Oh, it's essential we have the Hand of Glory.
I'm just grateful you know what to do with it.
It's a fascinating piece. The magic laid upon a Hand of Glory is complex. Whoever killed its donor left their mark.
So it'll lead us to whoever cut it off?
Precisely. Most likely the necromancer who's been helping the Venatori. It would have taken extraordinary skill to layer the involutions on this artifact. What a waste of talent.
Bet whoever owned that hand agrees with you.
We'll put an end to whatever's happening in this manor. That I promise. Forbidden necromancy can twist spirits. We must find this death mage and stop whatever they've done to them.
屋敷に入り、ネクロマンサーの手がかりを探します。屋敷内はオブジェクトが多いのか少しかくつきます。
Well, if there's a rogue necromancer here, they forgot to lock the door.
Hand of Glory's magic points inward to the northeast.
Let's go look.
With an inversion in the high seal. Rogue necromancer has hidden something terrible behind this door.
Can you open it?
The door's seals are drawing on magic elsewhere in the manor, fueled by suffering.
Let's put an end to that and get this door open
The hand of glory points to the northeast and southwest.
北東と南西に扉を開く鍵があるようですね。クエストマーカーをたどるとネクロマンサーの儀式跡を発見する。精霊を召喚するために無実の人々を生贄に捧げた感じ。生贄の人は入手元はベナトリの奴隷っぽいですね。ベナトリは共同墓地で儀式をするために奴隷を連れていたので、ネクロマンサーの計画の助けとして奴隷を提供したのかな。階段を調べると悪魔シェードが出てきます。武器からして氷属性の技を使いそうですがさせません。エムリックとルカニスのコンボで弱体化させたから抵抗される前に倒す。エムリックのアビリティは治療や開始ダメージといった相手をじわじわ痛めつける技が多い。シェードは4体いるのでまだ油断できません。
Trust me? No. Sorry, what? Spy.
3スロット目に広範囲に斬撃出す出血を付与するアビリティを入れてみました。出血の効果で敵の HP がガリガリ崩れて便利。シェードを倒すとエムリックが精霊を解放して扉の鍵を解除します。
Now what?
I must free the spirit bound here.
Emmerich?
Someone's been harvesting their terror. Their souls! How dare they? What are they Come, I can sense another spirit trapped here in the
2つ
mansion.
目も同じなんで扉の魔法解除までカット。2体の精霊を解放すると封鎖の魔法が解除される。扉の先は悪魔と精霊がいるフェードの世界へとつながっています。フェードに入るには大量の魔力が必要なので、ネクロマンサーは人間の生贄と精霊のエネルギーを利用してゲートを開けたよう
It's
です。
imperative we find and stop this necromancer from...
フェードのゲートが開いたままだと悪魔や精霊が現世に出てきてしまう。扉の横にウィスプを入れる装置がありますので、近くでウィスプを調達して装置が使えるようにします。これで先に行けますね。奥に進むとネクロマンサーの儀式場を見つけます。
I don't see that rogue necromancer yet.
Late as always, Professor.
It can't be.
But what else would one expect from Navarra's most eminent meddler?
Johanna Hesenkos.
You've met?
Oh, the Professor and I have known each other for ages. But only one of us realized the Watchers are no place for a mage with ambition.
She's just trying to needle you.
Johanna always did make a sport of it.
Resentful prattling from the one left behind.
No. The stolen life in that lantern could permanently tear open the fade here.
Correct. Only the foolhardy would shed blood near it in this state. So, let the Watchers mourn your pathetic death in the Fade, Emmerich Volkaren. Those that are left after my return.
What is she planning?
Emmerich,
エ
you
ゼ
okay
ン
to
コスと
fight?
会話後集まって戦闘。エゼンコスは儀式で集めたエネルギーを使い何かを企んでいる。彼女を止めないといけないのだけど、彼女の持つランタンに攻撃が当たると程度の亀裂ができてしまうそう。亀裂ができると、そこから悪魔や精霊が出るほど現世と程度の均衡を保てなくなり世界が崩壊する恐れがある。程度の亀裂自体はドラゴンエイジインクジションの敵コーフィウスがベイル領域へ入るためにアーティファクトで作り出しているから、4の魔導士は亀裂の危険性は大体知っています。亀裂を閉じれるのはトラスが吸収したアンカーと神門間の力のみでした。北部にはどちらもないので誰も亀裂を閉じられない。
Rat range.
魔導士はひるみやすい相手なんで攻撃を当てるたびに後ろに移動させられる。高低差あるマップだとひるみ耐性が低い相手を殴って強制的に退場できます。
What did Hezenkos do to that spirit?
I'll try freeing it, but I fear the worst. Nothing. The spirit, its essence, is gone. Johanna's trapped it in her lantern.
Then let's find her. There's no way out.
What do we do now?
The Fade always provides a way forward. We only need to search for it.
Then let's get looking.
白い円の中を探せば脱出のヒントが見つかりそう。
A candle. This wasn't here before.
Oh, let me think. We're in a receptive eddy of the Fade, and since Johanna's spirit summoning has already focused its mana, do you recall the ritual we performed in the Grand Necropolis? Concentrate on that memory.
You mean when we were lighting candles?
Find some more, and we can use them to leave this place.
2つ目のろうそくは魔導士がいた場所の
Here's that
柱。
last candle.
Excellent. Place them on the pedestals if you would. We drift upon the let them form a new configuration. And with that,
But we still can't attack Hezenkos herself while she's holding that lantern.
So you crawled your way out of the Fade?
it's not difficult for those who treat spirits better than tools to an end, Johanna.
Sentimental drivel. You may have stopped my work here, but Navarra City will know its new ruler.
Look, that lantern's dangerous. Why don't we talk about this?
Dangerous to those who fail to realize what can be done with it! Though the professor clearly avoided mentioning his old colleague in exile.
We made every attempt to bring you to reason.
I gave you every chance to join me instead of whining endlessly about your mortality. But I must thank you for returning something dear to me. Lovely to have my hand back. had exchanged it with the Venatori for some favors after entering this condition.
Johanna, what have you done?
What you never had the courage to.
レゼンコスが傲慢の悪魔の強化版猛烈のエゴ LV30 を召喚するので倒します。
Looks like we'll see just how dangerous that lantern is. Wanna tell me why she has no eyes?
Afterwards, Rook.
猛烈のエゴは名前以外傲慢の悪魔なんで早送りして倒します。傲慢の悪魔は時々雷撃を食らってきますので同じ場所に止まらないようにします。前撃のビルムはシャルトスイッチ級のダメージですが攻撃の予備動作が高いから回避余裕です。
It's over. Emmerich, still sense anything wrong?
We were successful. Johanna's magic no longer changed the spirits, and the Fade is still.
Great. Okay. But let's talk back at the lighthouse.
At least we freed those spirits from their suffering. Shall we depart?
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
Gladly. Oh, the Song of the Chambers won't have anything on what Johanna's... Perhaps the Waking Scrolls? No. Manfred, have you seen the Fellmarch manuscripts?
You and Manfred need an extra pair of eyes for... whatever this is?
I suppose it's time I explained this mess. Johanna Hesenkos was a watcher. She was banished for embracing the darker paths of our art. Forbidden magic, blood sacrifice, nothing is beyond her if it leads to power, recognition, or both.
It sounded like you knew her before all that.
We were friends, once.
If it helps, you've got someone who cares right next to you.
That's very dear of you, but I'll be fine.
It's so cute how you're such a bad liar.
Things used to be much better between Johanna and me. She truly was brilliant, and we got on so well as students. We partnered on papers, rituals, research. Yet even then, Johanna considered the Watcher's oaths quaint. This isn't the first time we've crossed paths since she was exiled, but now I fear she's turned herself partly undead.
Even after what she's done, I feel a little bad for her.
Well, undeath isn't always a disadvantage. But yes, you saw Johanna's Lantern of Unwilling Souls. A necromancer could create monstrous undead with that much stolen life.
Hesenkos was yelling a lot about conquering Navarra City.
We must stop her, Rook. Thank you, Manfred. Quite right. The Order's knowledge will see us through.
Hesenkos had been stopped. For now. But she had big plans for Navarra. City conquering, new ruler plans. And while she had some regrets about long-lost friendships, she knew her greatest invention was going to bring down the house.
アンターム・ベナトリ以外に新たな敵ネクロマンサーのゼンコスが出てきたというところでクエストは終わります。この話の続きはメインクエと進めないといけないので当分先になります。次回は審問官のハーディングが得た石の力に関する話をやろうと思います。ハーディングの件が終わったらハーラさんの森関連に戻る予定ですね。クエストも終わったことだし、 今回は終わります。ご視聴ありがとうございました。